You're brilliant at what you do and you have years of experience. And when you work with your clients, you get amazing results, but you're not making the money that you deserve. And this is because you are trapped. You're selling your time. When I talk about productizing, you go, that kind of feels a bit wrong. It doesn't feel personal. It feels complicated. And doesn't it make your services cheap? Well, those feelings are not facts. They are myths, and they're the only thing standing between you and the income and the freedom that you have earned. So today we're going to smash the 3 biggest myths that are stopping you from building a profitable advisory business. So let's dive on in. First of all, myth number 1, productizing means creating a cheap course. The moment I say productize, what happens is you imagine a $99 video course with no support. You think it devalues your expertise. False. We're not talking about making a low ticket mass market product. What I'm talking about when I talk about productizing is taking your high value genius and codifying it into a premium framework for premium clients, like a world-class architect. And you're going to have proven principles and systems. We call this your signature methodology. And it is your set of laws that guarantee a result. Actually, what it does is it enables you to control outcomes, and you're selling certainty and transformation, not just a video course. That is worth thousands to you and to the people that you help. Myth number 2 is the personal touch. You think that it's going to be lost without one-to-one support. You believe being personal means constant individual contact and being available 24/7. Now, this is backwards. True personalization is systemizing the predictable so you can personalize the pivotal. Now, you teach the foundations with leveraged assets. That could be videos, it could be templates. Then what you do is you use calls for strategy and for focusing entirely on the client's unique context. And you can help them be accountable. You can help them break through their own myths. And then myth number 3 is scaling requires a huge team and expensive tech. This is, I think, the biggest myth. When you grow what I call a freedom business, people think, but I need team, and team's expensive. You think that scaling to £500,000, dollars or euros means hiring many staff, building complex tech, and spending money on ads. That's wrong. You don't need a big team. You just need leverage. And one skilled virtual assistant can handle all of your operations. You don't need complex tech, just a simple, smart tech stack and a few tools for scheduling, for creating content, and for hosting your client portals. And AI can help massively with that. If I was having this conversation with you 2 years ago, we might need a little bit more tech, and you might have to get yourself a marketer because you wouldn't know how to do it. But now AI plus productizing completely transforms your ability to run a very high value, high profit advisory business. And you don't need advertising. You just need to have one organic channel like LinkedIn. I highly recommend LinkedIn if your ideal client's hanging out on it. And you need to show up consistently on your chosen organic channel, your chosen platform, and provide value and have conversations with people. Conversations lead to conversions. Now, this model scales revenue, but most importantly, it also scales your profit margin. So the 3 myths are that you don't have to be cheap, you don't have to be impersonal, and you don't need complexity. These are false stories that are keeping you trapped and trying to work bespoke one-on-one with people. The path to a freer, more profitable business starts when you stop believing these myths. So what I'd like you to think about is, what's one belief about scaling your business that you might now see differently? I'd love for you to share it in the comments. And if you want the real framework to build your own profitable personal advisory business, DM me on LinkedIn with the word framework, and let's build the business that you deserve.